The accounting and finance landscape is just more conservative overall. And I don't mean this in a political sense. I mean this in a sense that like you're expected to fit the mold, don't stand out. If you have tattoos, cover them. And Reddit and just companies in general like to preach like there's no policy in tattoos, just stand out as much as you want. But if you ask those who are like partners, those are like way older than you in your company, like they'll have a different opinion on this. And I mean this as someone who, in my first couple of years in public accounting, I was a little bit more, lackadaisical, where I'd wear short sleeve shirts, like I'd have a visible tattoo, people would see it. I didn't think anything of it. But then during a company happy hour, I went out with some colleagues after, and one of the colleagues was a partner, double my age, and I'm chatting with him, and he just goes on a rant about how like tattoo is just a sin on your body. Tattoos, like, you're basically degrading your body, that it will never recover, and that you should never get tattoos. And in my drunken state, I thought like, oh yeah, I'll show you the tattoos. And the guy was telling me, he's like, dude, why are you degrading your body like that? Like, what is wrong with you? And he's just like, and then I realized in my mind, like thinking like, okay, I'm gonna shut up. This guy's like double my age. I'm not about to like just go off on a partner. And eventually he did calm down and say like, hey, I'm sorry for going off on you like that. I just realized I'm double your age. But then it realized there was like a switch that went off in my head thinking like, oh, if this guy who's like a pretty high up their partner thinks this way, like, yes, there's like the firm saying like, oh yeah, tattoo is totally fine and whatnot. But then I realized, oh yeah, the firm can say one thing and people individually can think another way. And yes, I do know this partner's opinion is not like the mainstream, but it made me realize, there is a lot to lose by having visible tattoos, and a lot, not very much to gain by having visible tattoos. So ever since then, I wear long sleeve shirts. I cover my tattoos whenever possible. It's more of like a fun, like with my colleagues at my levels. Like, say if we get on topic tattoos, I'll tell them like, hey, I have a tattoo. Yeah, I love them. And it's more like a surprise rather than like I'm shoving it in their face.